What's up, everyone? My name is Emmanuel, and you're welcome once again to Surviving Canada. On this channel, I talk about my daily experiences as a newcomer in Canada and how I'm trying to get completely settled into the Canadian system. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my experiences while trying to get a house and then how I managed to furnish the house. Although it's not like a clinical finish, I'm going to be taking you through the apartments and showing you some of the furnitures that I got on places like Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace. Before I get started on the tour, I'd like to tell you that one of the reasons why a lot of us feel okay buying things from Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace is because of the price. Although some of them are slightly used, you can still get very good items at very discounted rates. If I were to choose between Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji, I think personally I would go for Facebook Marketplace, and that's because with Facebook you can always click on the profile of the person to see that they are actual real human beings with families. Kijiji is a platform where anyone can just get registered, a real email or a fake email, a fake phone number, and then get to sell something to you. You may actually like the deal, and at the end of the day you may not like the deal. There are lots of stolen items also being sold on Kijiji, but with Facebook, a person who wants to sell a stolen item to you would probably be scared because you can always trace them through their profile. That being said, there's also the security that comes with transacting with someone on Facebook. With Facebook, you can see the person's face, you know what they look like, you have an idea of the kind of person that you'll be meeting. With Kijiji, the option of people putting up profile pictures is not mandatory, so you have no clue, no idea on the kind of person you'll be meeting up with. And if things go south, you're not even sure who invited you to the deal in the first place. So without saying so much, let's take a quick tour into my apartment and see the basic things that I got. Now, these things are not like the major items that one would need to live in an apartment, but because we were in a hurry, our Airbnb was expiring in just 2 days from the day we moved in. We had to hurry with the movement, so we went on to both Kijiji and Facebook and looked out for basic items like the bed, the television set, sofa, and some other few items, so we could be able to move in and be comfortable before we start looking out for other decorative items. So I'm just going to take you through some of the items that we bought on Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji, and I'll also tell you the amount for which we got them so that you can have an idea when it's your turn how you can negotiate and how much you can budget to use for apartment furnishings when you eventually arrive in Canada. Coming into the apartment, the first thing you'll see is this mini wardrobe where you can hang your coats and your shoes when you just come in from outside. And then to the left we have the dining table. We had to buy the dining table because it was very important. At first we thought we wouldn't need it, but the kids would refuse to eat. Basically they would want to watch television, and then sometimes the food would get cold and they wouldn't want to eat it anymore. So we decided to get the dining table. From here they can't see the TV, and then they would have to be done with their food before they can leave. This dining table was purchased from Facebook Marketplace at $60. That's 60 Canadian dollars. Then the kitchen, we really didn't buy a lot of things because most kitchens in Canada come with the basic 5 utilities, which includes the refrigerator, dishwasher, the stove, the oven, which also comes with the stove, and then the microwave. But in our own case, we had to buy the microwave because the kitchen didn't come with the microwave. This is also a storage. I also included it in the initial video. You can see we have lots of tissue papers, so we're not scared. And this door leads to the basement. Then into the sitting room, this sofa was one of the most important things we really had to get because it's very vital for comfort. We got this sofa from Facebook Marketplace for $200. It's a sectional sofa. It comes with it also comes with this one. I had to detach this one because the sofa was very long and it needed to fit in somewhere, and this space was very small for this extra one, so I had to detach this one and then move it to this direction. So the sofa was bought on Facebook Marketplace for $200. A lot of leather sofas that I found on Facebook Marketplace were actually torn and they really did not look so good, so I didn't consider them. If you're getting a sofa, you really should be very careful because of bugs. Bed bugs are a thing here in Canada. So while I was getting this one, I was careful to look into all the corners to make sure there are no bugs or no unwanted insects or something that would ruin the apartment. And then the table, I also got the table from the same person that sold the sofa to us. It's a coffee table. It's actually very short. It's like almost touching the ground. It's very short. We got the table for $100. It would be so much work going somewhere else to get another table. We didn't have a vehicle at the time, and the guy was going to help us carry both the sofa and the table down to our apartment. So I felt it was a good deal. I didn't really think I would buy a table for $100, but that's how it all went. Then the curtains we got for around $6.99 each. We got the curtains from Value Village. We got each one like this, $6.99. This one $6.99. This one $6.99. This one $6.99. Yeah, most of them were $6.99. And we also had to get the railings too from Walmart. That was around $7 each for each of the railings. This window is quite long, so it took about 2 railings. I had to join 2 of the rails together. We initially had this white one just here, but with the white one it was quite uncomfortable watching the TV. This carpet down here was a gift from a friend, so he gave us this one to help us with our integration and help us cut down on whatever we'll be spending on settlement. We bought the TV from a lady on Kijiji. I think she was moving out of her apartment and she wanted to sell, so she sold us the television, the TV stand, which is quite large, the 2 beds upstairs. I'm going to be taking you upstairs so you can see the 2 beds and the foams. Then she also gave us this lamp, the floor lamp, as a gift, and then the wall clock as a gift too. We got all of them for 900 Canadian dollars. This bed also came as a combo with the TV, which I showed you before, the television and the TV stand with this bed, the frame and the foam that's under it. There's a foam under the bed and this other bed which we're using for the kids. And we also got this from Facebook Marketplace. That's what they call it again, I think it's for women, a mirror or dresser. Yeah, so we got the dresser from Facebook Marketplace for $50. So all in all, these were the most important things that we thought were very important to get, so we can start living comfortable in the apartment before we go ahead with getting some other items to make it more homely. But for now, it's okay. I already told you about the curtains. That's $6.99, and then the railings for $7 from Walmart. The curtains came from Value Village, and that's outside. That's the neighborhood. All right, guys. So those are the things that we got and the prices that we got them for on Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji. And as I advised, it's best to be sure of your safety when you're going out to get something. Don't just look out for good deals. You need to be sure that you'll be safe, not just about getting cheap deals online. I preferred Facebook over Kijiji because I was able to check these persons, check out their profiles, and actually see that they have a life, like a real life. Also, it is very, very important that you check these items. You might see a good deal and grab it, and at the end of the day, if it has bugs, like you could spend more than 3 times the money that you would have used to get the new one to eradicate bugs from your home. In this place, they don't joke with bugs, they don't joke with bed bugs or things like that. So it's best that you be very careful when you're getting an item. Don't go for something that is very cheap. Don't go for something that looks very risky. Sometimes if it's too good to be true, it's probably not real. Thanks once again for watching. I want to advise that you stay at home if you don't have any reason to go out. Don't go out unnecessarily. COVID-19 is all over the news. Make sure you stay at home. And also remember to subscribe to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. Feel free to click on the like button. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you on the other side.